how well we actually do with raids, given that I'm probably not going to really be doing many, and Miss Murder's not going to be doing many, or if any, and we'll see if anybody else is actually interested in doing Landorus raids. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. But I'm here anyway to host for you guys, just because that's what we do. So, how's everybody doing? How you doing, Diana, Miss Murder, and Lachlan? Welcome in, guys. Like I said, hopefully it'll pick up as we go. How you doing, Hanson? Welcome in, dude. Welcome. So yeah, it's a rainy old evening here in Melbourne. So you guys have got the tunes, the relaxing rain in the background. How you doing, James? Welcome in, dude. So yeah, at least I've got one raid that I'm sitting on here that I can do with my free raid. I do have a couple of remote raid passes. So yeah, we might do 1 or 2 raids as well with them and their leftovers from last week. So we'll see how we go. We'll do a couple of raids, but part, like I said, I'll be hosting them for you guys. Not really doing them myself. But we'll see how people are taking this new raid stuff, if people are boycotting Niantic, which I think a lot of people are, just because they don't want to spend money on raid passes and all that sort of stuff, which I completely understand. Just like usual, Miss Murder, just host for people that want to jump in, and we'll go by that. Like I said, we'll see how we go. We will see how we go. But yeah, I'll start taking names down as soon as people start coming in, but like I said, we'll see how popular it's going to be. I think Niantic have completely ruined these streams, to be perfectly honest, because I don't think anybody's really going to be as interested anymore until it's like a raid boss like Mewtwo or Rayquaza and stuff like that. Like the actual really good raid bosses, all these bosses that we've had multiple times that aren't really useful for anything, and people have the shinies and all that sort of stuff. I highly doubt they're going to be as interesting for people anymore, which I can completely understand. So I don't know how Niantic thinks that this sort of platform that they're doing now with the remote raid passes is going to make them any money whatsoever. It's not going to force people out to do in-person raids. And like I said, look at the weather right now. Well, you guys can't see the weather, but it's like full raining outside of the car right now. People aren't coming out to do raids in this weather. Like Niantic, they're really going to kill their business, I think. Like the amount of money that they're going to make off of this game. I have a feeling that they're going to try and stick with this for as long as they possibly can, but as soon as they notice that it's really affecting their pockets, I guarantee you they'll be like, out of consideration for blah blah blah, and we've seen how this and that, and they'll just make an excuse up to like lower the prices for the raid passes again. Hopefully that's what they do. But yeah, I'd actually like to see how much over the last week since they've made these changes, how much their profit margin has just collapsed into a hole. You don't have remote raid pass? Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. That's what I thought. But we'll see how we go. We will see how we go for the evening. So, how's everybody doing today? This begs the question, what is more important? As I've seen a lot of people posting on Twitter and stuff like that, they're like, you've got to admire Niantic for sticking with their roadmap. Not so much roadmap, but like sticking to their guns when it comes to this is how we want people to play over profits sort of thing. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. We know that they're not great for business like ideas and stuff like that. We know that they're not good at doing that sort of stuff. They've proved that time and time again when it comes to just making poor business decisions. But when it comes to this, I just don't understand why, like, what thought processes were going through the CEOs and like John Hankey and like all the other people that are in charge of Niantic. What was going through their heads thinking that this was going to be something that was really going to promote the old way of playing the game? How do they not realize that people aren't really interested in playing the game that way anymore? Like, not that people aren't interested in going out and, you know, socializing and doing the community thing, because you see it during community days and all that sort of stuff, but for them to kill off such a mainstay part, like something that has become basically, you know, part of the game, for them to kill that off in the hopes that it's just going to rekindle what the game was like pre-COVID rather, like even, you know, a year or so before COVID even happened, I think is a very naive thing for them to be thinking. Like, those days are long gone, sort of thing. So I don't understand why they are trying to promote that sort of gameplay when it's essentially just going to kill their game off. But they've killed basically every single game that they've developed off in some way because of poor business decisions. So yeah, at least they're consistent when it comes to making poor decisions. They're consistent with something. Oh yeah, I should probably put my code up at the top of the chat for people that don't have it. That would be an idea. Yeah, Matthias, I am happy to invite you to a raid if we get people that are actually interested in doing raids tonight. We'll see how we go. We've just been discussing, like, this is the first raid hour that's happened since Niantic has made the changes, so given that it's not a very popular raid boss, I can't see it being too much of a popular raid night. Message. How you doing, Negan? Welcome in. Just make sure that that's right. 7054 9437 2993. Yes, there we go. No worries. Like I said, I probably won't be doing many raids myself, just because I'm not going to give Niantic money just because they're greedy. But I'll do some. I won't be doing any battles just now, dude, because I'm going to be hosting raids. But I'm happy to do battles with you guys after, depending on how the night goes. But I'll write you down, Jesse. Just let me know, guys, if you're actually keen on doing raids, and I'll start writing you down on the list. Yeah, so Matthias, just add me, like send me a friend request. Like my code is tagged at the top of the chat, guys, now. So if you need to send me a friend request, have at it, or just let me know what your in-game name is, and I will add you to the list. Yeah, so I didn't even bother making room on my friends list. Let's wait, we'll see if we actually need it at some point. You still want the shiny on your main, so you guess you will come in for the 5. Alright, no worries. Sounds good. So I've got you on the list so far, Jesse. Like I said, if anybody else wants to jump in, just let me know. And if not, we can probably jump in as soon as these hatch, because we should have enough between me, Miss Murder, Jesse, and Tef, and so on. Oh no, man. Oh, I slid right under. Oh, damn it, let's see. Under the goddamn chair. Ow. You'll do 5? Okay, no worries, Negan. If need be, I'll buy a couple more passes and I'll do the 5 as well, but I really don't want to, just because it costs too much. But I suppose if I do 5 raids, I'd still be spending the same amount each raid hour that I would have if I was doing the 10 plus raids that I usually would have done during raid hour, just because they're the same price now. So I'm still giving Niantic the same amount of money, I'm just doing less raids. Which Darth, I don't think there's any Blastoise around at the moment, dude, because it's raid hour for Landorus. Oh, there is one there. It's got 11 minutes, and I think, okay, there's one that's hatched there in the background as well with 40 minutes. We'll do a Landorus raid first, but Darth, I will try and organize a Blastoise raid for you. If anybody else is interested, just let me know, and I'll track you guys down. We just have to wait and see if there's enough people that are interested, though. Alright, so we'll jump in with this one that I'm sitting on to start with, because I can use my free raid pass for the day, which I should actually have 2 of, but then I would have to drive to another raid, which we'll see how we go for raids. Yeah, so Rotary Park is when we start. You're keen for a Blastoise as well? Okay, no worries. Well, we've got Darth and Jesse that are keen for Blastoise, so if you stick around Darth, we'll see how we go. We'll see if anybody else is keen, because we don't need too many for a Blastoise. Let me know if you're on my friends list and you would like to jump into a raid. Send out random invites to people, I suppose. Who's online? Let's see if he will jump in. She might jump in. Who else might jump in? Wilson might jump in. I suppose that'll do. No worries, Darth. What was your in-game name? Just so I know. I should be able to tell anyway, but just in case. Alright, so we've got Garment. Okay, so we got a nice decent lobby again already. Yeah, this is a shiny that I've already got multiple of. I've got both the Therian and I've got 2 of these. Or is it the other way around? No, I've got 2 Therian and 1 of the incarnate form, so I don't necessarily need this shiny. Mashade, yes, I do remember. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How are you today? As long as we get, 4 to 5 people in each lobby, we should be able to host them easily enough. Okay, Fitzy jumped in. Good to see. At least there are some people that are still interested in doing raids. I was very worried about tonight, to be honest, just thinking about how popular this was going to be. But like I said, as long as we can get 4 to 5 people in each raid, we should be good. You're going to Sydney. Nice. Wait, do you live in Australia or I can't remember. Sorry. But are you going to Sydney for a holiday, obviously? But yeah, is it international travel or just local travel? Oh, you're from Cali. Nice, dude. Well, hopefully it'll be nice. Hopefully the weather will be. Sydney is known for having pretty crappy weather, especially at this time of year. So is it your in Pokemon? Oh, okay. I thought you meant actual person. You're traveling to Sydney in spirit. Travel. Good old travel. Is there? Yes, there is a shiny available for this one. Yeah, this one's been a shiny since the last time we had it. I'm pretty sure that was the first run of the shinies. Yeah, we've had both incarnate and Therian forms as shinies, which I have both. Hey, I actually got 3 XL candies. Oh my god, isn't that amazing? Alright, shiny vibes, guys. Who's getting the shiny? I would laugh if I got the shiny from the first. I did get a shiny, if you guys didn't see it, from the first click during Spotlight Hour last night. It's a shiny that I've been hunting for so long and just have not been able to get one. And first click during Spotlight Hour, we got the shiny. So let's see if we can have the same luck tonight with this. Fingers crossed if we get the shiny. It is no shiny. 1992, 2015. What is the hundo for this again? I forgot to check before. So yeah, if you guys need to add me on the friends list, like I said, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. Mad World. Like I said, guys, if you need to send me a friend request, my code is at the top of the chat. Just send me a friend request and I will get to you as soon as I can. Now is the perfect time because as soon as I'm done with this catch, I'll be jumping back out onto the friends and adding some people. So, hey, there we go. Nice. Nice, easy. You got the shiny. Nice, Jesse. I'm glad somebody got the shiny off their first raid. Okay, so the stats on that one are garbage. First ball crit. No worries. I was just sending some invites to people that I saw online, so I thought we'd get you in. But well done, dude. Congrats. Okay, so we're good. Some people that are interested in the raids tonight, so that's good. So, Dada, I'll get you into this next one. All right, so we got Dada, Neri David, Matty, one Mad Max, and Virat. All right, so you guys are 5. That's nice and done. Premg, what was your in-game name, dude? Just so I know. These 5 people that are here will be the next 5 that I get in. So I've got you on the list. And we'll jump over to here to the library, Miss Murder, just so you know. Okay, no worries, Madwood. I've got you on the list. Mad Max, rather. Is it more difficult with the rule change? The raids are still as hard as they've always been. Like, they haven't adjusted the difficulty of the raids. They've just increased the price of the raid passes and stuff like that. So we may not get as many people in per raid because there might not be as many people interested in doing the raids. But, yeah, that will make raids more difficult with less people sort of thing. But we should still manage. Like I said, I got 5 people waiting to jump into this one. So, one Mad... Virat, Mary, and Donna. There you go. You haven't got enough for raid passes as you did storage yesterday. No worries, Diana, not Deanna. Yeah, and anybody that needs to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat, guys, so I'm happy to get you into raids. Just send me a friend request. 2050 is the hundo. Okay, thank you. 95 IV, no shiny. Well, you're welcome to jump into more raids. Alright, given that there is a decent amount of people for this raid, I'm not actually going to do this one myself. But you guys will still manage with the people that are in there easily. But I can start organising the next raid after this one as well. Actually, no, I will stay in this one just because I've got a couple of passes, so I may as well use them. And also, is anybody else interested in doing a Blastoise Mega Raid? Because there was a couple of people that wanted to do one of them, so let me know. And I'll chuck you guys down on a list and invite you to that one next. No worries, end note. I will get to you as soon as we're done with this raid. So far so good. People are still interested in doing the raids, which is good to see. I was a bit worried when it started off and it was a bit quiet, but we're doing okay so far. How many raids? This is my second raid of the day. Honestly, since they made the changes, these, I think, my first couple of raids that I've done since Niantic has made the changes. just in general, I haven't been playing the game much over the last week. Like yesterday I did Spotlight Hour, but that was like the first time that I've actually been out playing since last week, sort of thing. Alright, nice and easy. So as you guys can see, this is a fairly easy raid boss. So we don't need huge lobbies to get them done. You literally panic scrolled through Twitter and found... Well, I'm glad people are finding me through Twitter. That's good that people are finding the links. Hit that subscribe button and notification button, and you'll get notifications when I go live, because I do this every week for you guys. So if you're interested in getting into future raid hours, that's a better way of doing it, so you don't have to panic scroll anymore. You'll actually get notifications. You can also follow on Twitter as well, and you'll get a notification through that as well. Stream's glitching. Is anybody else getting problems with the stream, or is it just... Hang on, let me just have a look-see for myself. Hopefully it's not the same as the last one of these that we did that was a bit glitchy. Just need to wait till... it looks fine. Okay. It might just be on your end, Diana, so just try refreshing the stream and see if that helps. Yeah, it looks okay for me. So it might just be the internet sort of thing, just being a bit... It is raining around here as well, so it might just be a bit of that as well. 2019, okay, this one will be half decent. Shame it's not a shiny. Must just be here. As long as it's only like a couple of like, yeah, it's not like it was the other week when the whole stream was stuffed for like the whole thing and it was just horrible quality for everybody. Don't waste my golden Ras. I've just started to rebuild them up, sort of thing. Oops. Trying to spin up a berry. That does not work, Jimmy. Come on, don't be difficult. People are waiting to get into raids, my friend, so stop being difficult. That was a terrible throw. Norris Teff. Thank you for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yes, Darth. As soon as I'm done with this. Alright, so Jesse and Darth, you guys were interested. Sorry, Darth, what was your in-game name again, dude? Just so I can chuck you on the list. Is anybody else interested in doing a Mega Blastoise raid? Let me know now, and I will chuck you on the list for the Mega raid. You only need like 3 or 4 people. Oh, no. How many do we need for the Mega? Like 4 or 5? Should be okay. As long as we can get enough people, that is. So let me know now, guys, and I will chuck you down. Dude, stop being so difficult. What are you doing? Just stay in the bloody ball. You're data. Okay, no worries. No worries, End. Like, I don't mind. I was just asking because there was a couple of people that wanted to do a mega raid. So if there's other people, we'll get you guys in. It just depends on if we can get enough people. So yeah, Darth, it all sort of hinges on that. Oh my god, as soon as I was actually going to get an excellent. Can you stop being difficult? This thing is just being a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's going to run, I can tell. It would have stayed by now if it was going to stay. And it keeps wanting to move off to the right-hand side, given that that's the difficult side. Yep. Thank you for wasting all of my golden Ras and moving as soon as the ball is actually going to hit an excellent. I can't get more than one roll out of it. It's usually when you can tell that they're going to run. Just if you throw, you know, 10 plus balls in it and it breaks out of the first roll like every single time, it's usually a good indication that it's going to run, yeah. Hey, excellent. Thank you for becoming a member again. Thank you, my dude. Long time no see. How have you been? Excellent. You caught it? Nice, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. I can't say the same thing myself. Alright, so Darth, I wrote you down. So Jesse and Darth. Was there anybody else that wanted to do the Mega Raid? Let me know now. I don't have coordinates, dude. I'm playing legitimately. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, wait. You saying my one on, or because you just said you caught yours? Yes, mine ran, but that's okay. I'm not too. One Mad Max, you want to do it as well? Is there anybody else? If we can get one more person, that should be enough to drop you guys in. No worries, Petra. Sorry, Petra. Were you keen on doing the Mega or? Sorry, just need to clarify. Was it the Mega or the other ones that you were? Is it normal for your friend's last catch to be a Zekrom? It depends on how long ago he played the game. We haven't had Zekrom for a while. Okay, Petra, no worries. I'll check you guys in, and that should be... no worries, Matt. I'm just about to drop people in. I'm just writing down Petra, so... Judah and Catch Me. Alright, so that's 5, so that should be enough for the Mega, since it's only a tier 4 raid. So I won't be doing this myself, guys. I'm just going to drop the people in. It's mad. Catch. And Jesse. Alright, there you go, guys. Good luck. So as soon as I see all you guys in, I'll jump out and start organising the next Landorus raid. So bear with me, guys, as we... no, Zekrom's not in raids at the moment. It's only Landorus. Alright, so 1, Jesse, and Catch. Beautiful. Everybody is in that one, so I can bail out, seeing that all you guys are in. Fruitcake, did you want to do a... Sorry, this Mega Raid I've just invited people to, but did you want to do the Landorus? If so, make sure that you guys have sent me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. I'll start organising the next one. So we've got Sean T. No worries, Endnote. I've got you on the list for the next one. Alright, if you guys need to send me a friend request, if you're not on my friends list, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. So it's the highlighted message at the top. Just send me a friend request and I will get you into a raid. I don't have coordinates, dude. I'm playing legitimately. As you can see, I'm sitting in a car. I don't have coordinates to give you. Where am I? I'm in Melbourne, Australia. Like I said, I don't have coordinates for you guys. I'm in Melbourne, Australia, dudes. So it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle to find me. I love a flat white. I'm not drinking coffee. This is a protein shake. I actually haven't eaten today, so that's like my meal. I've also got a peanut and cashew bar thing here. I should actually open up the party because this is all I've had to eat. So I'll be going home and having dinner. Alright, who's keen for the next raid? I've already got Sean. Is there anybody else that wants to do a Landorus raid? It's actually 6:20 for me, Miss Murder. You've had a few Easter eggs and half a box of shapes. Oh, I wouldn't mind a box of shapes. That'd go good. No, I woke up late again today because I keep staying up until like 6 in the morning, which isn't great. It's like I need to start adjusting my sleep pattern again. But I was up until like 6 in the morning, and then I slept in until like past 1 in the afternoon or something, which I don't usually do. Like, I don't like sleeping in that late, and then got up and basically jumped straight into doing a workout and worked out all the way through until like 4:30ish, 4:45ish sort of thing, and then got ready for the stream and came out and did a stream for you, so I haven't had time to eat or anything today. My friend's code is 7054, so 7054 9437 2993. It's at the top of the chat, guys. So that highlighted message that's at the top. So if you need to send me a friend request, now is the time. It's getting darker and darker and darker, and that makes absolutely no difference. I need to start bringing the front-facing light again, so you guys can at least sort of see me a bit. Ah, there you go. Alright, so if you're already on my friends list, like Neri David, you had already added me. If you wanted to get into another one, you can just say in the chat that you want to jump into another raid. You don't have to re-add me. Alright, so we've got Sean T, Neri David, and a fruit cake. So is there anybody else that would like to jump into this next raid? Let me know now. Our next raid is going to be Bacca's Bowl of Cherries. Just so you know, Miss Murder. So we're already halfway through. So we're doing alright so far. How'd you guys go with the Blastoise? Did you manage to get it done? I need him like Pokey Gym. Anybody else keen for the next raid? Let me know now. If not, we'll jump in. Fruitcake, we have already done the Blastoise raid. I don't know if there'll be more people that'll be interested in it because I just sent a group in. It still has, how much time does it have left? It's got 20 minutes left on it. I will put it out there for people. If people are interested in doing a Blastoise raid, let me know now, and I'll chuck you into a new list for it and free cake. I'll try and get you in if I can. If not, yeah, unfortunately. Getting a bit of buffering. Okay, no worries. Mad, you want to enter the thing as well? No worries. One mad. Alright, so that's 4, so that should be enough to get this one done. So I'll send out the invites. One mad. Sean T. Mary. And fruit. Okay. No worries, fruit. I've just sent you an invite to this one. Like I said, I'll keep mentioning it. If people are interested in doing the Blastoise, just let me know, guys. I'll create a list, and it's a tier 4, so as long as there's, 4 or 5 people, it should be fairly easy to get done. And your first legendary was a shiny. Now that's good. Well done. I can still remember back when we were doing raids in person sort of thing, when we had our raid group. There'd be people that didn't play the game much that would rock up to raid and do their first raid, and they'd just be looking at it and just be like, why does mine look different to everybody else's, not realizing that they got a shiny? And everyone's just like, damn you got the shiny, and they're just completely oblivious to it. They're just like, mine just looks different. Is mine broken? Is mine sick? Your Shundo hunting? Fingers crossed you can get one. That's going to be a lot harder now with the limit of 5 raids per day, like remote raids and all that sort of stuff. There's going to be a lot of people which are going to miss out on getting those Shundos. Because I know people like Fleece King, for instance, he's somebody that spent a lot of money trying to get Shundos from raids. So yeah, it's made it a lot harder for people like him that are willing to put that time and money into the game sort of thing. Which is one reason why I don't understand why Niantic has nerfed these remote raid passes. Like, I can understand that they were trying to make legendary raid bosses just rarer, or more rare, because that was one of their key arguments. It's just like people have too much access to the legendaries these days, and they're not really special anymore. But that ship has already sort of sailed. So what's the point of changing it now? And there's something that I actually saw on Twitter. I think it was last night. It was either last night or the night before. We've actually had remote raids for longer than we had in-person raids for. So it was one of those additions that they've added to the game, which has actually lasted longer than the original in-person raids that we had. So nerfing it now and removing something that people have become so accustomed to just seems very backwards, given that it's become sort of like a mainstay of the game. So yeah, I don't understand. Such a bad update for the... Yeah, most people are pretty much just like, why has Niantic done it? I won't be doing PvP while I'm hosting raids, dude. Because I gotta use my time to organize raids for people, because we have limited time to get them done during raid hour, but I'm happy to do PvP with you guys, sort of afterwards and so on. Darth, I can't get you back into it. Wait, did you guys actually finish the mega raid, or... Because if you've got it done, then I can't. There's no other raids to invite you to, dude. That was the only mega raid. No shiny. You did it? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no other Mega Raids around. Because it's raid hour for Landorus, most raids will be Landorus. That was the only Mega Raid that was around at this time, sort of in my vicinity. So I can't invite you to another one, sorry. Like I said, I'm happy to do some PvP with you guys, but just afterwards. It's gonna be 2 difficult ones in a row, or come on, just stay in the ball. Hey, you got a 99% land, dude. Well done. Congratulations. Mine is not that good. Mine is average. It's not too bad. Could be better. Alright, I think that is the last of my passes. Yes, I actually need to buy another remote raid pass now. Yay! Sorry, I've got 100 coins already, so I just need to... So, I don't know if I'll be doing any more of these raids myself right now, but I'll buy another pass just so I can keep hosting them for you guys. So yeah, let me know if anybody is interested in doing another remote raid, and I will chuck you guys on the list. If you need to send me a friend request, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. You have 2 more to go, no worries. We'll jump over to the church over there, Miss Motor. Darth, you'll do another one, no worries. Is there anybody else? Got a few people here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 Dark Rifle. And I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm just going to say FW. Tian. FWTN. That's 3. Hey, Natty, how you doing? Oh, Natty, I should say Natty. I have multiple people. Like, I was just saying Natty because of Natty Mew, but how you doing? Welcome in. If you would like to jump into a raid, Nadia, just let me know. I'll check you on the list. Niantic suck? Yes, unfortunately. It's something that we've known for quite a long time at this point. Like, them just changing the raid pass stuff is just the newest addition to their Niantic Sucks campaign. Well, I should have enough for this next raid. Is there anybody else that would like to jump in? Let me know now. So we have Data, 1, 2, 3, FWTN and Nadi. Pito, lucky. Yeah, I've got you on the list, dude. Oh. Wait, you were Data, yeah, Darth. Just so I know. But I was pretty sure that's what your name was. We'll jump in with the one that's got 25 minutes to start, Miss Murder. No worries, HC. I have. I'll get you into this raid. Good timing. Good timing. So like I said, I won't be doing this one myself. No, I don't do raids every day. I do host every raid hour, So if you guys would like to get into future raid hours, like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe and notification button because we do this every week. But since the changes that Niantic have made and increased raid pass prices and stuff like that, I don't do raids every day. I just host them for you guys on the Wednesdays for raid hour. Hopefully they'll get in time. Hey Evolution, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna bail out of this raid, but there'll still be 5 people in it. Maybe 6, if depending on if somebody else jumps in. You guys will have more than enough to get it done with 5. It's not a difficult raid boss, so good luck. I guess we can start organizing the next one. No worries then, no. Glad we could help. That's why we do these raid hours, like to help you guys get into raids and finish your research and all of that sort of stuff. It's not so much for me, like I don't really care about the raids, that's why I'm not bothering to jump in them now. I'm happy with the 2 that I've done, but as you guys can see, we have 2 Therian form shinies already, and then the incarnate form that we got 2 years ago at this point, back in 2021. So I'm pretty happy. I've got my shiny collection of these. I don't need any more. Jimmy, no worries, I'll check you down. Also, how you doing? Welcome in. XZ. For just one raid to, yeah. Yes, we're in the new world of expensive raids, unfortunately. No worries, dude. I've got you on the list for this next one. You have to know who's my favorite Pokemon. Charizard. I'm basic. Charizard is my favorite Pokemon. It is also my favorite shiny. I'm a Gen 1er. Like, Generation 1 was the generation that was out when I was a kid, so that's when I picked my favorite, and that's when I got my favorite shiny and all that sort of stuff. I'm doing good, dude. Can't complain. Not getting wet. I'm sitting in the car. It was like, it's not raining at the moment, but it was raining fairly heavily before, so it's just like, I'm doing okay. Could be worse. Hell yeah. Yeah, Charizard is sort of like a fan favorite. A lot of people, it's like, yeah, but with Charizard, you either love him or hate him, like, because so many people do like it, and then everybody else is just like, Charizard's so overrated, and he's not that special, and to those people, I say, phooey, I don't care. He's my favorite, and always will be. I don't care what you think. But if I was to choose a favorite that isn't Charizard, it's probably a toss-up between Ferret and Ninetales. Like, Ferret is probably my favorite cute Pokemon, just because Ferret is Ferret. And my favorite sort of non-Charizard Pokemon would be Ninetales. Can't go wrong with Ninetales. Both the Alolan and Kanto forms are pretty cool. Ninetales. I do like it. Name a shiny Pokemon that you can put in a gym. Charizard. If you've got one, that is. If not, Charmander. If you don't have one of them, Ninetales. Only that you have, well, I don't know what shinies you have, so... I'm assuming, okay, we'll go with something that's a Comday Pokemon because you're likely to have one of them. Put a Slowbro or a Slowpoke in a gym. Just keep going. Just name every single shiny Pokemon that's ever existed. Which is basically all of them. Yeah, go with Slowpoke because we just had that in Comday, so you should have one of them, I'm assuming. Alright, so yeah, Jimmy, I've got you on the list. Who else would like to jump into a raid? Let me know. Anybody for some Landorus? Shiny vibes. Okay, I'll chuck the shiny vibes in because I'm taking it that you guys got the raid done. Let me know if you did get a shiny from that last raid. Did I say Magikarp? Yes, I did. Telepathically, I was just like, Magikarp, Magikarp, Magikarp. You read my mind. Slacking, you can relate to him. Yes, so can I. Some of that just lazing around. No shiny 1986. Damn. I mean, that's a good year and all, because, you know, that was the year I was born, but it was also the year that Chernobyl happened. What else happened in 1986? Stuff happened in 1986. They're the only two. I was born that year and Chernobyl happened, so, I mean, the world's most, you know, worst nuclear disaster. You can't really top that, can you? Best trainer, have you sent me a friend request? Are you on my... Let me just double check. Best trainer, Alex, make sure that you've sent me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat. So anybody that needs to send me a friend request. No, it happened a few months before I was born. It happened in April, I think. If I remember my dates correctly, it was like April in 1986. I was born in December. So it happened like 5 months before I was born. Who knows? Maybe I did cause it just from a place where I wasn't born. Okay, so Best and Hamza. Best trainer and Hamza. Okay, got you guys down on the list. Internet. I'm taking it you have bad internet. It's Australian internet. You should be used to it by now. Start doing lives where I just chill with fans. I could do that sort of stuff, but I don't know how popular they would be, just chatting streams. I mean, we end up doing just chatting streams at the end of most streams anyway. Like last night, after Spotlight Hour, I sat in the car for about 45 minutes with you guys, just talking about theoretical physics and like just randomly, we just started talking about, I started off with like time travel and the paradoxes of time travel, and then I started talking about like Schrodinger's cat and just, you know, all sorts of like atomic clocks. And so we just went off topic and just started talking about, you know, sciencey stuff, which I do in a lot of my streams just because that sort of stuff interests me. So quite often I just start rambling on about science stuff. All you guys' eyes just start glazing over because you're like, Jimmy, we don't care. How's my... Uranus is fine last time I checked. Don't start again with the... Why, you didn't enjoy all the time travel stuff? Hey, I wasn't the one that brought it up, okay? Somebody else was talking about time travel and I just ran with it. Sad you missed most of my Spotlight Hour and then all of yours. Damn, sorry. I did get the shiny from the very first click, so if you guys want to go back and watch yesterday's stream, you only have to watch like the first 2 minutes of it and you'll see me get a shiny. Because it was literally the first check that I did for Spotlight Hour and it popped up as a shiny, so I was just like, okay, I'm done. Hundo Toady. Wait, you just got one, or if so, nice, dude. Congratulations. If anybody would like to jump, we've got Jimmy, Best Trainer, and Hamza so far. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into this next raid? If so, send me a friend request. I've actually only got 6 slots still on my list, but if I need to, I can make some room. That's all good. But if anybody else wants to jump into this next raid, let me know. We've only got about 15 minutes or so of Spotlight Hour left, so let me know. You checked my... no, I meant Uranus, the planet. Wait, Uranus is an ice giant, isn't it? Yeah. I was gonna say, it's one of the gas giants, but it's actually more of an ice giant. So... Hey, Dull. How you doing, dude? Welcome in. You'll join Pam? No worries. And how are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Alright, so that's 4, so we may as well just chuck you guys in. We're doing the next one over, Miss Murder, so the one next to the one we just did, the Anglican Church one. So again, I won't be doing this one, just because I only have 1 raid pass left, so we'll save that until... Oh, WX. I'll probably do 1 more before we finish, sort of thing, just to round out the night. Best Trainer... Oh. Hamza and Pam. There we go. Yes, Alex, I've just sent you an invite to this one. It farts, man. Among other things, that's just one of the gases that things produce. There is other gases. It's a cacophony of gases. NV, yeah, send me a friend request if you want to get into the next raid, dude. My code is tagged at the top of the chat, and I'll be able to get you into the next one. The Gamer Beast, I have just sent you, keep an eye out for the invite that I sent you. If you don't get into this one, I'm happy to try and get you into the next one, dude. But I have sent you a friend, an invite to this one. So hopefully that was you jumping. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So Pam's in, Hamza's in. Yeah, Pam is in. Hamza, Best Trainer, and beautiful. All you guys made it in. Good to see. And sorry, you haven't missed out on anything, Dull. So if you want to get into a raid, just let me know, dude, and I'm happy to invite you. No worries, NV. I will add people now. So yeah, if anybody else needs to send me a friend request, guys, like I said, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. YTGG. I've got you on the list. Can I do a mega raid? It depends on if there's any around, dude. Like, because like I said, I'm playing legitimately. I'm sitting in my car in the center of town where I can see all the raids. Let's have a look to see. Doesn't look like there's any others around, dude. So we only have these raids that are around me that we can do. And yeah, there's no other mega raids. So unfortunately, no, I won't be able to do another one, dude. Like usually during raid hours, like I said, the vast majority of raids that you're going to get are the featured Pokemon, and it's a legendary Pokemon. So tonight is Landorus. It's only when we get those special mega raid day sort of things, which we don't get very often. Name a shiny. Jeffrey. Jeffrey the shiny Pikachu. Is that what you meant? Good old Jeff. My name is Jeff the Pikachu. You change your profile picture from Black SpongeBob to a duck to okay. Nice. Good old 21 Jump Street. Yeah, I haven't seen those movies in a while, but it's like that is like the main meme that came from 21 Jump. My name is Jeff. I always name a shiny that you don't have. You don't have a shiny Pikachu, really? Oh my god, I got a shiny Pikachu just the other week. I have so many shiny Pikachus. And mind you, shiny, like, we've had Pikachu in a spotlight hour. Sorry, a raid hour. A community day is what I'm thinking of. And I didn't actually get one during that. See, there's a shiny Pikachu there. Shiny Pika. We have 19 shiny Pikachus. Including some rare ones, like this Halloween one, and this, which is a Raichu, but we've also got the Pikachu, which is the Fujiwara Hiroshi, or whatever it was. Come back, chat, I can't see. Got a lot of hatted shinies. Explorer Pikachu, New Year's Pikachu, 5-year anniversary Pikachu, Christmas Pikachu, another Halloween Pikachu, more Christmas Pikachus. I've had pretty good luck when it comes to the special Pikachus. You don't have one either, really, dude? I thought most people would have had a shiny Pikachu by now because they've featured during so many different events. Thanks for the raid. I'm guessing that meant to say that you're sick in bed. Sick in bed, but was hoping to raid with you and level up friends. Can you open? Yes. Sorry, Dan. I'm terrible when it comes to opening up gifts and stuff, so I still need to actually open up things gifted as well. TEFs, because we're only a few days away from going besties. There you go. Friendship levels. You got a whole bunch of, because you were at the convention, so you got a whole bunch of those gifts, so you don't need them. So I'll send you one of these ones. Do I have? Yes, I do have shiny Rayquaza. You have a couple of rays, like 2, I think. 2 shinies. That's not a shiny. There we go. We got a lucky one, which is actually pretty good stats. And then that one, they both have pretty good stats, luckily. Alright, who wants to jump? I've got VTGG, YTGG. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into one of these raids? Let me know. I will, and as soon as I've got enough people, I'll jump into a raid, dude. These raids are going to end in like the next 10 minutes, the vast majority of them, but yeah, there's still one there with 48 minutes, and there's another one over here that's still got 53 minutes. So we can probably do like another 3 raids, guys, before we'll wrap it up for the evening, given that we'll be out of raids. So let me know now if you want to jump into a raid. No shiny 2022. Niantic. 5 bloody raids done and no shiny. Yeah. That sucks, doesn't it? Check to see if there's anybody else that has sent me friend requests. No. Anybody else want to jump into a raid? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Oh, shiny wait, you caught a shiny Charizard off of an incense? If so, dude, nice. That's a lucky spawn. It's one of those 3rd stage evolutions, well, one of the non-first stage evolutions which can actually be available in the wild. Because not all shinies are available, it's only sort of like the first stage evolutions. You're only 5 raids is crazy, plus it's 10 bucks. Yeah, exactly. So like I said, I can still do like 5 raids a stream with you guys. I used to do about 10 to 12 raids per stream, because I was spending, 10 bucks buying those passes. So I can still do like the 5 raids, but I'd still be spending the same amount of money that I would be if I was still doing that. So I don't really feel like giving Niantic the same amount of money for less payoff. Basti, oh, I've got you on the list as well. So we've got YTGG and Basti. Is there anybody else? No worries, Basti. I've got you on the list for this next raid. NV, I will start a raid as soon as I've got enough people that are going to jump in, dude. There's no point throwing people in at this point because there's only like 2 of you on the list. If I can get 2 or 3 more people, I'm happy to start it up. But until then, we just have to wait. So just be patient, guys. I will get you into a raid as soon as we've got enough people. You're free to play and you're still, yeah. I used to be free to play. Like back when we first started doing raids and all that sort of stuff, I was a free to play player and would just rely on gym coins and doing stuff. It wasn't until they started doing paid ticketed events that I had to start spending money on the game. Being a content creator, I just thought, you know, I needed to start spending the money to do those events for you guys and make videos and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, Niantic sort of forced me to start paying money. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into a raid? Let me know now, guys. Let me know. There's actually another one that hatches in like 20 minutes, so depending on how long these take, there's actually a few others that are hatching in like 20 minutes as well. There's like 3 more raids that are hatching in the next 20 minutes. Which is funny, they all popped up at around the same time. Where am I from? Melbourne, Australia. You don't have a shiny Charizard, you always get the ones you don't want. I thought Charizard was, because it's been in a com day and it's been in like a whole bunch of events, I thought that was another one that most people would have had by now as well. Especially since like we've had 2 com days for Charizard, or Charmander now as well. Oh, you're from Israel? Okay, nice, dude. Always nice. See, that's one of the things. We have such a global community. I mean, you're from Israel, I'm from Australia. There's people from America and Canada that jump into the streams. A lot of people from India and like Indonesia and stuff like that jump into the streams as well. So we have such a global community, but for some reason Niantic is all about, no, play in person with the people that are in, and it's just like, nobody else around where I live actually does raids for the most part. So it's like, I rely on you guys like you rely on me to be able to do these raids. So for them to nerf the raid passes like they have and destroy this online community that we've fostered since we've started doing these online raids, I think is such a dumb thing. They should care about just the community, whether it's global community or local community. It's just, yeah, I don't understand. One of their main goals was to foster communities, and that's what we've done. And for some reason, it's just not good enough for them. So that's just dumb. That's really dumb. Alex, you're from Palestine. Okay, nice. Nice. Welcome in as well. Cleveland Brown. Good old Cleveland. I haven't watched Family Guy in so long. No, but that's good. I mean, we've got Palestinians and Israelis both in the same chat, so hopefully, you know, it'll help bring people together in that sense. Because I know that there's a lot of turmoil in that part of the world between those 2 groups of people. So if we can come together and do raids together, that's a good thing. So it fosters community and it fosters, you know, understanding and friendship and working together and all of that good stuff. Alright, so it has actually rolled over to 7 o'clock, guys. So some of these raids here, oh my god, what happened? It's like we've got a second raid hour popping, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like 4 more raids that are popping in like the next 20 minutes. So it's very unusual. But yes, most of these other ones, that one's still got 46 minutes. So we've still got time to do enough raids, guys, as long as we can get enough people to jump into the raids. What's behind me? A window. That's just the back of the car. And a seat rest. Yes, you're just naming Family Guy characters now. Joe Swanson. Yeah, what's going on over here? If anybody wants to jump into this raid, so like I said, I've already got YTGG and Basti. Sorry that's taking so long, guys. Usually it doesn't take this long. If anybody else would like to jump into a raid, let me know now. Send me a friend request. My code is tagged at the top of the chat if you need to. We don't have any other friend requests at this point. Stick around. That's actually my be right back thing. Like when I'm streaming at home, that's my thing. It's Quagmire doing his talk show thing. I'm happy to do some battles with you guys after. Like I'm still trying to organize the raid, so we'll just focus on doing that for now. I'll battle you guys after. Come on, is there anybody that wants to do a raid? Let me know. Let me know now, guys. No. I'll pass on that one, Null. I'm happy to battle you in the stream, but like in the game and stuff, but fire away, Darth. Random questions are welcome as long as they're not stupid questions. No, not so much stupid. They can be stupid questions. Just keep it stream friendly. Lois Griffin. Brian. Nobody said Brian so far. You can do one more. Okay, no worries, Miss Banner. Seems like we're struggling now to get people to actually do the raids. Like I said, guys, if anybody wants to do a raid, let me know now. I can only organize them if there's enough people to do them, so. Mustin had a PS5. I don't know who Mustin is, but cool. You got a PS5. I had a dream the other day that I got a new PS1 for some reason. It's like a brand new PS1. And I was like, I've already got a PS1, but I guess I'll take a brand new one. That was a very weird. I actually had a dream last night as well about Sega Dreamcast. It was weird. It was like a PlayStation Sega Dreamcast. It was weird and it looked like a PC, and I was in like JB Hi-Fi or something in the game section, and we're looking at the very few games that were available. I don't know. It was a weird dream. Very weird dream. But the Sony Sega Dreamcast, which isn't actually a thing, but must have had a okay. Nate Griffin. Well, it looks like we're struggling to actually get enough people to do raids at this point, guys, so we've still got raids that are available, but we don't seem to have the people to actually want to do them. So I can't do any raids until we actually get people jumping into them. Good old Chris Griffin. Why have we just started naming Family Guy characters? I don't understand. What triggered this? Bonnie Swanson. Wait, she's dead, isn't she? Didn't she die? Oh, no, didn't she leave Joe? I honestly don't remember. Like I said, it's been so long since I've watched Family Guy. You can do one more. Okay, I'll track you down. That's 3. If we can get one more person, I'm happy to jump into a raid with you guys. Cleveland Jr. I've heard of the liquid metal leaks in your system. If that's standing up. What? Same, you actually have a PS1. Don't like the PS5 because the CPU burns out. Has burn spots due to the liquid metal not working as intended. You mean the heatsink stuff, which is basically it just attaches your heatsink to the CPU. It just makes a metal conductor sort of thing, so the heat can transfer through properly. Yeah, that sucks. But they did rush them out, sort of thing, so you can understand that there's probably going to be some flaws in the design because they had to ship them, like manufacture and ship them so quickly, and because of the shortage of chips and that during the whole COVID stuff, because things weren't getting manufactured, and so there's probably some design flaws in them because of that stuff. So I never really buy technology first generation anymore because usually there's issues with it, and it isn't until they fix that stuff that it's worth buying. Your alt can stay in. Alright, well, we'll just jump in. We've got 3, so I'll invite the 3. I'll stay in as well. Miss Murder's other account will stay in. We'll do this one over here with 34 minutes, which I'm pretty sure is the Bacchus Marsh Tiger. Yeah, Tiger's one. So we'll have enough people to do it, but we'll be sort of on the cusp of enough people sort of thing. Yeah, I'm starting the raid now, dude. Like I said, I just had to make sure that we had enough people before jumping in. TGG. Basti. Hopefully these people are still popping around. Sorry it's taken so long, guys, but just with the new changes to the raid system, like people just aren't raiding as much, and this not being a very popular raid boss has also made it a little less interesting, so there's not as many people around. My code is at the top of the chat. Oh, not mine. You got an Xbox this year. Boo. Boo Xbox. I just never been a big fan of the Xbox. It stems from the original Xbox and the dumb controller that felt like you were holding an aircraft carrier in your hand. Like, the original Xbox controller was like this, and you were just like, eh. It was such a dumb controller. I've always, like, the PlayStation controller has always been the best designed controller just because of the way that it conforms into your hand. And it just, everything's so natural and close together, and it's a really well-designed controller. That's why it hasn't really changed much since the original. Like, if you look at the PlayStation controller over all the generations, and it's basically exactly the same shape. It's just shrunk in size a little bit, and that's why a lot of the imitation controllers are sort of based around the same design as the PS controller, just because it's such a well-designed controller. No worries, Jack. I will try and get you... If only you came in like a few minutes ago when I was just organizing this one, I could have invited you to this raid, but if we can get enough people to do another one, I'll get you into the next one, dude. After this one as well. Wait, Michelle, you wanted to jump into a raid or you battle? Sorry, because, yeah, I'm confused. Only got it because you got a PC. Love the Sony consoles, but, sorry, went with the Series X. Sony has a better controller on OS, and do you think the Series X was stronger with this time and some things were more clear? Yeah. The Xboxes have gotten better over the years, and they are owned by Microsoft, so there is that cross-play between sort of PC and Xbox now. They originally kept the stuff separate, so it was just like, no, this is an Xbox exclusive, but then they started realizing that so many people have PCs that they were just like, and we also make Windows, maybe we should, you know, join the two together. So you had a lot of Xbox, PC stuff. And Sony sort of learned from that as well. They release most of their like Sony exclusive games on PC these days as well, like The Last of Us and Uncharted and all those sort of things are available on the PC. Some of the Uncharted games, not all of them, are available on the PC these days. But I haven't had a PlayStation since the PS2. I had a PS1 and a PS2. And then since then I've basically been a PC person. Minus this game, obviously, which is obviously a mobile game. PS3. I always wanted to get a PS3. I just didn't have the money for one back when I was younger, so I just never ended up getting one. And then, like I said, by that point I was already becoming more of a PC gamer, so when PS4 came around, I didn't really have interest in it. Like, I was just like, I can get it, but I mean, any game that I really want to play is on PC as well, so I can just play it on PC. And then the PS5 came around, and they were basically non-existent when they first released them because they were so sought after that I just never bothered with it. Madarami, okay, no worries. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll add the few people that have sent me a friend request, and hopefully we'll be able to get enough people to do at least one more raid for the evening. Even though there's a few left, we'll just see how we go with invites, because I think we're running out of people that are interested. Yeah, I really think the only game that I was that interested in that would have made me get a PS4 when they first came out was GTA 5, because I really wanted to play that. But my mate had a PS4, so played on his a little bit, and then just waited until it came out on PC. And then as soon as it came out on PC, I had no reason to get a PS4 anymore, so I was like, okay. Even I had to wait like 3 years or something for them to actually release it on the PC. Oh my god, how did that miss? Terrible throw. Dropping nuts all over myself. Whatever. You had a modern account on the PS3. Had so much money you bought everything and still had to pump it into pump. Wait, did I use a stonfisk? I wasn't paying attention to what was on my team. I was just hitting it with things. Oh, You're talking to my shade about the bar, okay. I was like, hang on, I didn't even know what I was using. Really wish these would stop being so difficult to catch. All night, it's just been a struggle. Like, they've just been a pain in the ass. Second last ball. Hey, it actually stayed. Same. Have you sent me friend requests for these accounts? I'm happy to invite them as long as you've sent me some friend requests, dude. Okay, I've actually got 7 people waiting. So that's okay, I just need to make some room, guys, so just give me a second. If I am removing you and you've sent me a friend request, that's not a personal thing, guys. It's just I need to make room on my friends list. You're happy to you're welcome to re-invite me, sort of thing. In like future raid hours, but unfortunately, I've got to make room like this. Otherwise, I can't add everybody. All right, so Neri David. I'll get you onto another one. Neri, Jack Glenn, Ice Patty Pan, Legend Tamer. Oh, I'll run out of room on the end of my page. Legend, so that's 4. La Luna. Alright, so you guys will be the next 5. And then Zookeeper and King Yoda, I'll be able to get you into the next raid. Like, you just have to wait until the next raid because I don't have enough room to invite you into this one. But yeah, no worries, Vid. I've got you for this next raid. So we will. Which one? I may as well do this one here. 28 minutes. Wait, you're not doing any more, are you, Miss Murder? Are you still doing invites, or just let me know? If so, we'll jump into this one here with 28 minutes, which was the South Africa Memorial. They have the Chronicles remastered. That was supposed to be Black Ops 4. Could have been 2024 Zombies. It's always the same stuff these days, though. Like, very rarely do big game companies branch out and try and make new IPs just because they don't want to risk the money. Because if it flops, then they lose out on a whole bunch of money. So they just keep recycling the same stuff until it's just to the point where they have 15 million different versions of it. And that's what Black Ops, like any sort of Call of Duty game, has sort of become that these days, where it's just the same thing. Just over and 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 over. Madriomio, I will be able to get you into the next one. This one is full. Like, I have enough people for this one, but I can get you into the next one, dude. So as long as you sent me a friend request. I actually need to buy more. I shouldn't have used my pass for the last one. Oops. No, don't want to buy clothing. It's a waste of money. No, God, please just, buddy, scroll, you bastard. Basti, I'll be able to get you into the next one as well. I guess this one is full, guys. But I will get you guys into, like, people that are waiting. Just remind me once I'm done with this one. And people that are still waiting on my friends list, I'll add you to the list. Basti, I'll add you to the next one as well. Not the one I'm about to do, the one after it, is what I mean. But I don't think I can do many more raids myself, guys. I think I've already done 4 raids. So this one, I'm just going to have to invite people to and then bail out of it myself, just because I can't stay in it. Otherwise, I can't host any more raids for you guys. Alright, so we got Ice, Laluna, Legend, Tamer, Jack, and Needy. Oh, Jack Lynn. Lancelot, if you've sent me a friend request, I can send you an invite, hopefully the next raid. So anybody that wants to get into a raid, if you've already got me on my friends list, just remind me when I'm getting ready to host the next one. If you're already on if you haven't sent me a friend request yet, my code is tagged at the top of the chat. So send me a friend request and I'll add you to the next one. Basti, like I said, you'll have to wait until the next one because I've already got a full lobby for this one. Alright, so Luna is in, Ice is in, Mary is in, Jack is in. Legend is in. Okay, so all you guys made it in. Like I said, guys, I'm going to bail out of this raid, but there should still be 5 people in the raid. That'll be enough to get it done. So nobody else bail out. Miss Murder's going to... So Bite My Eggplant and Von Smiggles, those 2 accounts will be bailing out. But there should still be 5 accounts left, which is enough to get it done. Okay, so there's 6 in there now. Good luck. So I'll start organising the next one. Okay, so I got Basti, I got Zookeeper, King Yoda, One Mad, wrong, but so there's another One Mad before, and Toplan. Okay, so you guys will be the next 5. And for that one, we will jump over to... I suppose we can do any of these ones at this point. Oh, it's just difficult because now I've got multiple raids. I can't see which ones have already finished, and I won't be sticking, like these ones that have just hatched that have still got like 55. I won't be sticking around until they're finished because I gotta go home and have dinner, and that is already 7:30. No, I'm stretching, just because it gets uncomfortable sitting in this chair for so long. No, dude, there's no mega raids. Usually gotta wait, you know, at least an hour or so after raid hour finishes, but nothing's popped up. The only other raid that's popped up that isn't these megas is this one, which is like a tier 1 or 2, tier 1 raid. Oh, alright, oh god. Yawning, tired. Zenans, I'll get you into the, not the raid that I'm about to host, but the one after. Alright, so I may as well chuck these guys in. The next one that I'm doing, Miss Murder, is the Little Athletic Center. So this is Basti, Zookeeper, King Yoda, One Mad, Rome, and Topland. Yes, Lancelot. I've got you on the list for this next one. Is Tapu Bulu the next? I'm not actually sure what the next. One Mad, Romeo, Zookeeper. My God, will you stop doing that? Basti and Toplan. Adam, I should be able to get you into, as long as we've got enough people, I can get you into the next one. It's actually a good shiny. If only it was a good Pokemon. Alright, so King Yoda is in. One Mad and Zookeeper. Make 16 million. I wish, that'd be great. We're down to 3. Guys, we might have to bail out because I don't think we're going to get enough people. So bail out and I'll resend the invites to this one. Bail out. Bail out and I'll try again. Make sure you bail out, guys. Don't want you wasting your pass. Are you taking off, Mashade? No worries, dude. Thank you for... And how much am I making? Yeah, not that much. Not enough to make this a full-time thing. One day. Alright, so I'll try with the same people. So, Basti, Zookeeper, King Yoda, One Mad, Romeo, and Toplan. I'm going to send you invites to this next one. So hopefully you guys will all jump in again. I just don't have the raid passes to stay in every raid, guys, so we have to get a full lobby, otherwise there's not enough people. Zookeeper. King Yoda. Basti and Top. Lancelot, I have sent you an invite, so keep an eye on it. An eye out for it, dude. What am I eating for dinner? The same thing that I had last night. Spaghetti. So Topland, King Yoda is in. Zookeeper is in. Why does somebody who keeps bailing out? Like Topland, I sent you an invite, but you keep bailing out. If you keep bailing out, I'm just going to stop sending you invites. Especially when there's still plenty of time left on the clock to try and get enough people in. If you're bailing out, see, we're down to 3 again, so guys, you're probably going to have to bail out again. This is an easy raid boss, so 4 to 5 people will get it done easily. Yeah, bail out. If it keeps going like this, guys, I'm just going to wrap up the stream. If we're not getting enough people into the raids, there's no point me sitting around hosting them anymore. So we'll try a couple more times, but if, we get to the point where people are just bailing out of the raids, then I'm just going to stop. Because like I said, I'm not staying in the raids because I don't have the raid passes. So we'll try this one again. Alright, Basti, you're not jumping in, so I'm just going to knock you off the list. Grab Tazan. Alright, so I got you on the list, Hans. La Luna, you want to jump in as well? Okay. La Luna. One isn't jumping in. This music is a pop. It is pretty poppy, isn't it? Alright, I'll try and get all you guys into this next one. We'll see how we go. Cameron, okay. Alright, we'll see if I can get all you guys into this next one. This might be our last raid, guys. Alright, so we got one. Zoo. King. And top. That's a 5, and I'll try and get La Luna and Camlan into this one as well as soon as I can send out more invites. Jimmy gonna be the teacher. Dude, this is just a live stream that I've got playing in the background, so I'm not actually handling the music in any way, shape, or form. And if I was going to be hosting at a rave, I think the music would be a little bit harder than this. It's not going to let me send out any more invites. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't send out invites to any more people because the maximum amount of invites has been reached. There's 5. Who didn't jump in? King Yoda, Zoo. Alright, I'm just going to stay in with this one. Oh no, now, of course, now I can send out more invites. Camlan, and it's way too late. We'll see how we go. No more invites. Okay. I'm just going to have to stay in with this one, guys. But if so, this might be our last raid for the end of the... There's 5 people in it. We'll be able to get it done with 5 people. So stay in. But this might be our last raid because I don't think I can host anymore after this because I think I've reached my 5 for the day after this one. M. Himnish, what's your in-game name, dude? You have to send me a friend request. But like I said, guys, this might be our last raid because I'm pretty sure once I've reached my 5, I can't host them anymore. But I'm not sure whether or not this is my 4th or 5th one. I think it is my 5th one. Because I had... No, actually, it might be my 4th one. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. this is just chilled music for the streams, but because I don't think you guys want to listen to like forest dark psytrance or like dark synthwave techno or anything like that, because that would be like, that's basically what I listen to when I'm working out. That or like heavy metal stuff. I don't think you guys want to listen to that stuff, dude. Good old 90s / early 2000s hip hop. You guys probably wouldn't mind listening to that, but it's also copyright, so I can't listen to any of that stuff during stream. This is copyright free music, so. By 21, so we wouldn't be listening to any Drake music just because not a fan. I don't listen to Kanye West. I don't listen to Drake. I don't listen to any of that new hip-hop stuff. I mean, it's not even hip-hop, it's just noise. Rap stuff. I grew up listening to like Cypress Hill and Biggie and Tupac and stuff like that, NWA, so I can't stand the new stuff. It's just a joke compared to like old Mobb Deep and stuff is what I used to listen to. Wu-Tang Clan. Nah, I'll pass on it, thanks. Alright, shiny vibes. Let's see. Can we get a shiny from possibly our last raid of the evening? Wu-Tang is having I've been to a Wu-Tang concert before. Back, it was probably like 10 years ago. I think it was probably like 2012, maybe 2011, I can't remember. But I've seen Wu-Tang in concert before. Seen Cypress Hill in concert and stuff like that as well. I actually went to Cypress Hill and D12 concerts, like back to back. Like one night it was Cypress Hill. They had a concert. It was my birthday, so I went and saw them on my birthday, and then saw D12 the night after. So that was an interesting weekend. We went to the Eminem one back in 2019. Yeah, I missed that. I wasn't really listening to M at that time though. Like, I'm more for M's older stuff. Like, his new stuff is okay. Like, it's good, but I prefer his old stuff. Like Marshall Mathers LP, the Eminem Show, Encore and stuff like that. They're my favorite. Like, anything after that, I don't really listen to. Like, Recovery and Relapse aren't too bad. Marshall Mathers LP2 is okay. I haven't really listened to much of Kamikaze or stuff like that. So yeah, I prefer his older stuff. Back before Proof died, he was at his best, like in his prime. Like after Proof died, he sort of dropped off a little bit. Like, he's still great, but it's just not the same. Like the whole D12 thing, and back when like G, like not so much G Unit, but when 50 Cent and that were at his prime, and that as well. That was sort of when M was at his prime. You've been listening to him since birth. I've been listening to him since I was in year 7, when he first dropped, like started becoming more of a well-known name, back when Slim Shady LP was out. Actually, it was Marshall Mathers LP was the first album that I actually heard, but like Slim Shady LP is pretty cool as well. All right. I think that might be our last raid, guys. I will just check to see. apparently I can do maybe one more raid. Alright, well, I'll figure out. M. Himnish, have you sent me a friend request? Okay, so we have... Okay, so Himnish, I'm guessing, and Divide. I can check you guys on the list. I will buy one more pass, but that'll be our last raid for the night, because I know that that'll be my last one. So is there anybody else? La Luna. So that's 3. Is there anybody else? What are you talking about? Are you saying when there's trumpets? Oh, sorry, my friends say ha. That makes some more room. When you're saying that there's trumpets in music, it's cool? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Rock metal mainly. I listen to rock. I grew up listening to, like, because my parents listened to Metallica and stuff like that. The Tea Party's not really metal, they're more alternative. But yeah, I grew up listening to, like, Ozzy Osbourne and Metallica and all that sort of stuff. Old Chris Cornell, like Pearl Jam, and Chris Cornell and Audio Slave and Soundgarden. I almost said Slave Garden. And then when I was growing up and I was younger, that's when nu metal was becoming a thing. So there's like Linkin Park and Korn and some of the other nu metal bands. Crazy Train goes hard. It does. Sandman by Metallica is, yeah. The Black Album, that's their best album. So pretty much anything off the Black Album is a good song. Sad But True, Don't Step On Me, Unforgiven. And I haven't really listened to much of it. Like, I listened to some of their stuff, but honestly, I didn't listen to a lot of it. Avenged Sevenfold. As I said the other day, Metallica is releasing a new album this month. Or they just have. I'm not sure. Hang on, what's the date today? Actually, I think it's tomorrow. I think it's the 13th of April when they're releasing the new album. So I actually think it's tomorrow when it comes out. But it might be a tomorrow American time, so it's probably the 14th for us here. So it might be in a day or two. Alright, so we've got Divide, Himnish, La Luna. Is there anybody else that wants to jump in the raid? Because this will be our last raid, guys, for the evening. So let me know now if you want to jump into it. I just need to buy one more pass. The Gorillas.